So now that we understand how to initialize and create these primitive data types, let's now use them into and put them into a form that's actually useful for us, right? So I'll start off by making an integer called age that I will set to 20. And then let's make a double, money, and set that to some number. Okay. Then we can make a character char called first initial that is set to j. And we can have a boolean is alive equals to true. All right, so that's great. We've made all of these variables, right? But let's print them out. Let's use them in some format, right? And you may be thinking, well, how can we insert all of these into some statement that makes sense, right? Well, if we use these quotation marks here, you can put any text in the middle. This just creates a string for you. So let's just say my age is, and if we add a space here, right, and then do the plus sign, we can now combine this string through concatenation. We can combine this string with our integer variable here. So my age is plus age, right? This plus concatenates this integer into a string. We'll touch on strings later, but for now, all you have to know is that this will not print out age. This will print out the number along with this data. So let's run this and see what it does. My age is 20. As you can see, it works. So now, let's do this. I have, and then money. But if we add a money sign here, it should now look more in the format of money. And again, it's going to grab this data here. I have that plus our variable money, and print this out in a nice looking format. I have that much dollars. All right. So what if we want to print, what if we want to do a little bit of math within our print statement, right? So I have, let's say we want to do our age. Let's say we want to do our age plus 1, right? So this should print 21, right? Let's see what happens when we run this. 201. This is because of concatenation. If we add, so what it's doing right now is it's adding I am plus our age plus 1. But we want this to be 21, not 201. So the way to do this is to put our math expression into parentheses like this. It will now evaluate this answer before adding it to this. So if we do this, it should now write I am 21. Right? So this is a very important concept to understand when printing out any data involving integers and math. All right, so same thing here with booleans or chars. So if we do am I alive? Question mark. Then we do plus is alive. It'll now print out the current state that this boolean is in, right? So this is set to true, so this should print out. Am I alive? True. Yes, I am alive. So same thing for chars. If we want to do what is your first initial, and we print out plus first initial, it should print out what is your first initial? J. So that is how you print out data and concatenate it with a string in Java.